Hello and welcome to news across Nigeria on Channels Television. I'm Anne Mwawadu. Coming up on the program today. President Muhammadu Buhari inaugurates special investment projects on second day of his working visit to Jigawa State. Attempts to impeach the Speaker of the Kano State House of Assembly on hold temporarily. And we take a look at the codeine abuse scandal as NAFDAC reopens production lines of companies allegedly affected. Thank you for joining us again on News Across Nigeria, the program that brings you stories from across the country. I'm Anne Nwawadu. President Muhammadu Buhari has launched the Jigawa State Social Intervention Program today in Dutse, the state capital. The scheme is aimed at boosting agriculture through empowering and funding farmers in the state towards increased production. The launch is in continuation of the president's two-day working visit to the northwestern state. President Buhari said he is very pleased with what the state government has done towards improving agriculture, especially the commitment to return to farms and the impact of irrigation.
I am excited about what I have seen the Jigawa State Governor do over the last 3 years. I have seen the commitment of the people to return to the farms. I have also seen the impact of irrigation, which was abandoned for more than 10 years. We have stopped the importation of rice, and this is for the good of our country. I'm happy with how the people of the state came out en masse to support us. We know your plight. We have you on our minds, and we are doing everything within our power to improve your welfare. We will not scuttle our opportunity to do that.
Attempt to impeach the Speaker of the Kano State House of Assembly, Abdullahi Atta, has been temporarily halted after security operatives refused to allow the lawmakers access into the Assembly complex. The 24 lawmakers who have signed the impeachment notice are accusing the Nigeria police of stopping them from carrying out their constitutional duties. Our correspondent Idris Jibrin, who has been following the situation, now reports.
In continuation of the impeachment process of the Kano State Speaker of the House of Assembly, yesterday the 21 members that have signed the impeachment notice have agreed to meet today to continue with the process. But as of this moment, none of the lawmaker has shown up at the Assembly complex. And as you can see behind me, the security deployment has been boosted compared to what was obtainable yesterday, even though civil service activities are going on as usual at the Audi Bako Secretariat. But we are still waiting to see if these 21 members will actually come to the Assembly complex for the continuation of the process. Idris Jibrin, Channels Television News.
The Niger state government is for a fast track of all federal government projects, especially roads, to ease the burden of commuting citizens. It also wants the federal government to urgently address the problem of epileptic power supply, which it says is now a major contributor to the increase in unemployment and crime rate in the state. The Deputy Governor, Ahmed Kaitso, made this observation while hosting the project inspection team of the federal government at the Government House in Mina, led by top officials of the Ministry of Power, Works and Housing.
The minister and his team of inspectors made their first stop at Mokwa, where he inspected the ongoing repairs on the collapsed Tatabu Bridge. The work is at 95% completion, and the minister, as well as the Niger State Commissioner for Works and Infrastructural Development, Mr. Ibrahim Balarabe, are satisfied with the quality of work done so far.
The bridge is near completion. We have a commitment from the contractor that mid-June, inshallah, he will deliver this road.
Once this project is completed, it will give us a lot of relief, because the failure of this bridge before it affects any other person in the country affects Niger first.
Next was the expansion of Bida's substation plant from 60 MVA capacity to 120 MVA, currently at about 89% completion. The minister is optimistic that the work, when completed, will help address the power problems faced in Bida and other neighboring communities.
We went to Kogi, Kwara, and today we are in Niger. All of them put together, they are an agricultural state, nothing more than agriculture. So once you have enough power supply, then you go into agro-processing, and it is power-driven. So that is the essence. That is why you see this concentration. Anywhere we go, it's agri.
Other projects inspected by the minister in Niger State include the 700 megawatts Zungeru hydropower project, Mina Suleja Road, amongst others. Before leaving Niger State, Mr. Suleiman Hassan paid a courtesy visit to Governor Abubakar Bello at the government house in Mina, but was received by the deputy governor, who commended the federal government for the various intervention projects.
I believe before you leave Niger State, the commissioner works to avail you all the important roads that are not motorable now within the state. And roads coping way for economy. If there's no good road, the economy will not be improved. So we believe that the federal government will do everything possible to make sure some of those roads are being taken care of.
Niger State, with the highest landmass in Nigeria, serves a major link to other states of the Federation, including the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, which makes it strategic and, like other states, requires attention in terms of infrastructural development.
From Niger State, let's go to Benue State, where the government is partnering with Rotary International to provide furniture for public schools and address the basic health challenges of the pupils. The 5-year intervention is coming after 200 pupils in NKSD Primary School, Akile, were found to be sitting on the floor, a log of woods and planks during classes. The non-governmental organization helped to equip some of the classrooms while extending a healthcare program to the school's host community.
The children of NKSD Primary School, Akile, Benue State, make their way to classes for another day of learning. But this day is slightly different from the others, as they are getting some visitors. The anticipation is obvious. The guests are here on account of a partnership between the Benue State government and Rotary Club International to provide the school with equipment, infrastructure and medical services.
The Ministry of Education, Science and Technology appreciate what the Rotary Club of Makudi, Sunrise, they have done. That's why I have responded here, and the president of the Sube representative that having seen what they have done, it's a way you have to encourage the people. So the suburb should recognize this school in the next phase of renovation by renovating a block of classroom here. I think that is a reaction that is very important.
From what I've seen on ground, it means we're on course. As right now, as I'm talking to you, quite a number of dual desks have been procured under the auspices of Benue State government / federal government intervention funds. And very soon they'll be distributed to schools. And in line with the UB maxim, education for all is the responsibility of all. We have been calling philanthropists, NGOs, development partners to key into our policy trust. And I'm happy for what I've seen on ground.
The intervention includes medical support services that extend to the host community.
We discovered that a lot of them are malnourished because they have not taken vaccinations that they're supposed to take. And the government in recent times have been announcing about vaccinations, the 5 killer diseases. So we took time to come and vaccinate them about one of them, which is deworming the children of all those other killer diseases.
The benefits of this partnership goes beyond the new classrooms and other donations, with the state government pledging a total turnaround of NKSD Primary School, Akile.
Still to come on the program, Association of Community Pharmacists tell us more about the codeine abuse and NAFDAC's reopening of pharmaceutical companies allegedly involved. That's in a moment. Stay with us.